Good day everyone, I am Bless Los Baños Camilosa from BSF 2B and today I will tackle about the types of technical report. Without further ado, let me define to you the meaning of technical report. What is technical report? A technical report is a formal report designed to convey technical information in a clear and easily accessible format. When we say technical report, it is a report written to organize your ideas in a simple way. There are 7 types of technical report. The first one is the progress report, the annual report, the example of letter report. The fourth one is the example of project report. The fifth one is the analytical report. The sixth is the example of a feasibility study, and the last one is the proposals. Let us first discuss about the progress report. What is progress report? A progress report is a document that shows the progress that your team is making towards completing a project. From the word itself, progress, your accomplishments in that day, month, or year, or what time. For example, you will make your thesis study. In day 1, you divided your members and assigned them tasks. And in day 2, you started making the introduction. In day 3, you have finished writing the definition of terms, and so on. Progress reports give an overview to either a supervisor, a manager, a team leader, a colleague, or a client on the status of the project. What is the status of your thesis study? Is it ongoing or is it stagnant? The milestones achieved. If you have already done your chapter 1 or your chapter 2 or your chapter 3. Responsibilities of each employee or team member. If the team members are giving the justice of their responsibilities, if they are doing their work, the issues faced by various team members. For example, in your thesis study, the problems you have faced is the slow internet connection, or the participants of the study are not cooperative, and other important factors that affect project completion. Why progress report is important? The importance of progress reports lies beyond keeping track and managing your different projects happening simultaneously. Progress reports also provide valuable insights on how your team can finish projects more effectively. Progress report is a guide to your project if it is going well or is it not going well. The best practices on how to write a progress report. The first one is treat a progress report like a Q&A. A simple way to start learning how to write a progress report is by treating the progress report format as a question and answer sheet on the project's progress. For example, what should I do today? What should I do tomorrow? Or what should I do next day? What are my priorities? Next is include questions on progress, plans, and problems, or the PPP strategy. Progress. This includes milestones, goals achieved, finished tasks, and validated items that contribute to project completion. For example, if I have already gathered all the data of my thesis, or did I finish writing my review of related literature? What are your finished tasks? Next is the plans. These include things to do, short and long-term objectives, and other plans that affect project completion. And the problems, these are blockers and issues that affect project completion, as what I said earlier. For example, about your thesis, the problems that you have encountered, like slow internet connection, or are your members hard-headed, and so on. Allow meaningful completion of the progress report. An often neglected aspect of the progress reporting process is ensuring that the information acquired is at a high quality. 2 things help achieve this: setting the right schedule and encouraging specific answers. Of course, in writing your progress report, you should You should set the right schedule. For this day, I will make the introduction on 8 p.m. in the evening I am free because I am free that time. Next is use section headings to make reading and writing simpler. Add section headings in your progress report format to make the process of writing and reading the report a lot easier. When learning how to write a progress report, section headings help you focus on providing valuable information about the progress itself. So you should use headings to organize your data and for you to not be confused. And the last one is use simple and straightforward language. Learning how to write progress reports means using a progress report format with a language that's clear and straight to the point. Words that are easy to understand, don't use complicated and complex words. And for the conclusion, progress report is very important as it is a guide for your accomplishments.
Good day everyone. My name is Marlo Oberongoy. Annual Report. What is an annual report? It is an in-depth, comprehensive overview of a business, achievement, and financial statement from the preceding year. Produced on a yearly basis and provided to shareholders, investors, stakeholders, and others to inform overall performance, financial status, and vision for the future. What is included in an annual report? A typical annual report for a public companies must have the following section: a letter from a CEO, corporate financial data, operation impact, market segment information, plans for new products, subsidiary activities, research and development activities. Depending on the size of your organization, type of organization, your annual reports can range anywhere from 20 to 200 pages. The best way to decide what to include and how you present your annual report is to consider the audience you're creating an annual report for. 10 important contents of an annual report. First, chairman's speech. Highlights corporate activities, strategies, researches, and focus on future goals or growth. Director report. Director are to present their reports with respect to the state of company's affairs. 3. Auditor report. It is obligatory duty of the directors to get the account of a company audited every year and qualified auditors. Balance sheet, also known as position statement, provides bird's-eye view company's financial position as well as condition. 5. Profit and loss account, also known as income statement, indicates net profits earned by company during financial year. Schedule. This schedule are attached with financial statement for giving detailed information regarding item concerned. Cash flow statement. Reporting cash flow as per the requirements of the standard. Accounts and subsidiary. Companies provide statement pursuant regarding information about subsidiary duties signed by director. Corporative governance. It focuses on company's structure and processes to ensure transparent and responsible corporative behavior. Accounting policies represent choices among different accounting methods that can be used while preparation of financial statement. Who read an annual report? Shareholder. They are the primary audience. These people have the legal right to know how your company is performing, how to changing what is planned for the future and other facets of operation. Staff, it's another way to reinforce the value of their work by showing on their term or determined as help the companies or grow. Customers, it will help them to keep informed on the status of company and help build confidence in it as long-term supplier. Donors, demonstrate how to support from donors has helped to change people's lives. How do you summarize an annual report? There are two simple ways to summarize an annual report. Annual report infographic. You let the data, tell the story, visualize your data through charts, graphs, and icon. This is an effective way to share relevant and valuable performance insight with stakeholders, inventors, or donors. There may be layers or information that explain how the figure was determined, but the summary is practical and direct. Annual report presentation. An alternate approach to summarizing an annual report is to create annual report presentation slide. This simple annual report presentation dives right into the content. It's a great example of how to break up data and information easily digestible. How do you create attractive annual report? Captivating, engaging design provides your many different readers an enjoyable experience and help them walk away with your annual report's key takeaways. Handful or annual reports design best practice for your keep in mind. Create a highlight annual report cover page with large image. Choose the right charts of your annual report matrix. Create clear type hierarchy to make annual reports skimmable. Focus on what important with a condensed one-pager annual report.
Good day everyone, I'm Christine Jinbit Jangko. My topic is all about examples of letter report. Letter report letters are usually brief message, 1 to 2 pages, sent to recipients that are often outside the organization. They are often printed on the letterhead paper and represent the business or organization. Letter reports expedite the process by providing a short written summary. It's important to remember that a letter report is not commitment to ensure rather. It is a report on the status of the title of the current owner. Example of letter report. Cover letter. When you send a report or some other document to your supervisor, send it with a cover letter that briefly explains the purpose of the report and your major findings. Letter of inquiry. You may want to request information about a company or organization, such as whether they anticipate job openings in the near future or whether they fund grant proposal from non-profit groups. Job application letters. Depending on the type of job you are seeking application, letters will be vary in length and content and business. Letters are typically no more than 1 page and simply highlight skills and qualifications that appear in the accompanying resume. Follow-up letters. Anytime you have made a request of someone write a follow-up letter expressing your appreciation for the time your letter recipient has taken to respond to your need or consider your job application. In writing the letter report, it should have the heading, which names the recipient, often including address and date. Second, introduction, which establishes the purpose. the conclusion, which restates the main point and may include a call or action. The signature line, which sometimes includes the contact information. This is the example of how you write a letter report. First is the heading, your name and your address. The name, title, and address of the intended recipient. Next is use the format title and last name in the greetings. Unless you are close friends with the recipient, follow the greetings with a colon. Then, the important part of the letter report is the body, that you can discuss what's the purpose of your letter report. And next to the body is the complimentary closing. After the complimentary closing, like sincerely yours truly, and etc., leave 4 lines as a space for signature.